now, we're going to have a supersized edition of Masterpiece of the Week, but we also bring to you via Zoom the man known as the King of Radio. He runs 610 in Houston, the station that is stealing Reggie. It is Parker Hillis. Howdy, sir.
Hey, fellas, that nickname still makes me uncomfortable every time you use it. So,
well, I almost got in trouble with what I was going to say before I called you the King of Radio, so I had to change it up.
Well, that's good. I'm glad you didn't get yourself in trouble. Appreciate that.
How's Houston, man?
Hot.
So's Dallas.
I mean, yeah, look, it's not Dallas. I love it down here, though. I'm not going to say a bad thing about the spot that I've made home for almost 3 years now. Holy cow, it doesn't feel like it's been that long. But no, guys, look, it's good to be down here, and it's good to be talking to you guys, man. It's like just like old times.
Well, kind of, except for you're part of the corporate structure. You're part of the suits now, and we're always trying to run from the suits, as we've always said, Kevin. We're always trying to get away from them. So that being said, why Reggie? Why? What exactly is the reason? Reggie.
Well, specifically to spite you guys.
Okay.
No, look, you guys know this. I don't have to tell you or your audience, Tolos and Master Peeps. I don't have to tell you guys how great Reggie is. And for us in our role down here, we were looking for somebody who was sharp, somebody who knew how to connect with people, somebody who knew, how to share opinions, how to have passion, how to have personality. And it certainly didn't hurt us that with Reggie, and I hope I'm not scooping him at all. I hope he's told you guys this, but, he did grow up here in Houston.
What?
So, yeah, so this whole time, I think he's been, this whole time, I think he's been kind of maybe hiding who he truly is and where his true feelings lie. But no, it's great to have Reggie down here, and I can't say enough good things. He's earned the opportunity, and he's going to step in and be awesome for us.
Also, I believe I have a video of Reggie dancing at a wedding. Is it okay for me to go ahead and tweet that out now?
100%.
Fantastic.
Wait, hold on.
Yeah.
What is happening right now?
Oh, this is definitely something that Parker and
Well,
I.
hey, if you don't tweet it, I've got that same video, so I'll tweet it. I'll tweet it myself.
I love it. Thank you very much for that.
You're both dead to me.
Oh, man. And with that, it's time for Masterpiece of the Week.
She said, list this.
What's happening, fellas?
Hey, Reggie.
Your friend Parker is on.
Yeah, he
Hi,
sure
Reggie.
is. What's happening, man? Medford, how you doing, buddy?
What's up?
Are you okay?
The emotions are hitting. Masterpiece of the Week is a segment that we do every week. Before I got here and continuing after I've been here.
I thought you were just tired of us.
It is a segment where we revisit some of the funny, stupid, or odd things that have been said on this program, and it's been a staple in my life for a lot of years now, and I only just realized how much I'll miss this one in particular. But the way that we're doing it this week, it's not just this week. It is, I guess we're going to call it the masterpiece of the Reggie's tenure. Not really, I'm still workshopping it, still working on that. However, I went through probably a few years. I couldn't go through all of my tenure quite, but I went through probably about a few years of masterpieces of the week, I guess, and just pulled out some of the ones that were funny to me and that I enjoyed. So we're gonna rapid fire this because I'm pretty sure I'm looking at least like 30 of these.
Oh, wow.
Okay.
I don't think Parker ever had that many.
I definitely didn't have that many. I was lazy.
I mean, I am too.
That's how you become
Although
the
I probably
king of
shouldn't say
radio.
that to my new boss, but hey, it is what it is. You got me already. And we begin not with anybody that's, on the show frequently or consistently necessarily, because this gentleman is on the show relatively frequently during Cowboy season. But I just wanted to start with the air, the feeling that I like to impart when we get to Masterpiece of the Week whenever I can.
Some of my finest hours were tricking my mother and dads and people's neighbors.
Because for about a half second there, you're like, yeah, right. Yeah,
Oh, my
Jerry.
gosh.
Oh, yeah, boy.
Oh man. Can I be honest? I don't know that I ever used a Jerry quote on Masterpiece of the Week.
And you should.
That's really ballsy by you, Reggie, to bring Jerry into the fold.
He didn't get me out of here.
On your last day.
He didn't get me out of here. Jerry knows. Jerry's here for a good time.
Yeah, he is.
True.
And every week when we have Jerry on, there is the risk that could happen, that he could drop the masterpiece of the week. There
Always.
absolutely is.
I mean, he's notorious for those types of things. But in the similar vein as to what Jerry was not actually talking about, but what it sounded like he was talking about, Kevin Hagelin. Yeah, you knew it was going to happen.
Maybe these things happen, and they're like, now we'll go down to the gentleman's club. But that's. I meant like.
Wow.
I meant
like the cigar club. The cigar and whiskey club. Okay.
Yeah, exactly. I meant that type of.
Now you mean a booty club.
That was unfortunate. That is not what I meant. I really was thinking of like older people smoking cigars in their big chairs. But I understand that has multiple connotations, so, you know.
Parker, I do have a question about this. Do you allow this type of shenanigans to take place down in Houston? Does that happen there?
Allow is maybe a strong word.
Gotcha. All right.
I mean, we'll see, right? Like I knew I'm bringing Reggie down here, and he's been spending like the last 3-4 years with you guys.
He knows
5 years with you guys.
Yeah, it's a long time.
I know what I'm getting.
Good.
And one thing I always say is, I'm going to shenan, but I'm also going to shenan again.
Yes.
And then, so we continue with Masterpiece of the Week.
That is so dumb.
He's often said
You're
that.
unhired now. Reggie's going to be
What am I
staying.
doing?
Parker's like, nope, never mind.
But we got a little Kevin. I'm going to hit everybody, and then we're just going to go around and try and get all of the fun things that I can. So now we go to Corey Majors, where I always found this to be hilarious.
Can you imagine,
You got
like, coming
Corey.
home one day and all of a sudden there's just a bunch of old people making love to each other in the hot tub? No. I don't want to see that. Not today.
Not
Or
today.
not tomorrow either.
today.
Are you sure?
Not tomorrow.
You left it open. I do appreciate that. You're like, hey, I don't know how I'll feel tomorrow. Maybe.
Yeah,
Another day, perhaps.
Maybe when I get older, I'll be like, you know what, old people, let's do
Because
this
that could be
thing.
you in that hot tub.
I will say, trying to get rid of the hot tub now. I got to figure out how to get rid of the hot
What?
tub. Make it into a little splash pad instead. Because the hot tub's too much to deal with. The pool I like, hot tub I hate. So I'm going to try and get rid of that.
All
Yeah.
right. I love a good hot tub.
It doesn't. The heat doesn't work.
Ah, well, yeah, then it's just a tub.
Yeah, it's just a tub.
Weird.
It turns green every once in a while.
Also weird. Many of the things that Mike Bassick says. And we begin with maybe the one that was the weirdest. That's a high bar to clear. But it was a very weird one. It's top 10, I think.
It's kind of awesome to be a freak. There's a dude from Greece that's a freak.
Yeah, he just won
Yeah.
a championship in America.
Yeah.
That is
The
true.
greatest.
It'd be really weird, though, if you're called the Greek Pervert.
As soon as he started talking, I thought, this is the Greek pervert
Yes.
line. Yes, I remember this one.
Man,
He makes a good point, though.
every
Was
day.
he?
Every
Yes, he does. How uncomfortable would you feel coming up next? The Greek pervert dominates again. Like that, you don't want that.
Hey, Reggie, go ahead and save that one.
Son of a gun.
Man, I don't have to do any prep next Friday.
You
Thank you.
guys are.
You actually don't, because I was already preparing to have a regular Masterpiece of the Week, so you're probably good for a week.
Let's go.
All right, I will throw myself at the mercy of the court, because this was one that I said, and I own up to it, and you guys really liked for some reason. I once saw a seagull.
I don't know why. When you said it, I was like, Reggie, I need you to mark that. Because it's hilarious.
That's a great brag. I really
What a
wish
great
Sean and RJ were
proclamation.
here, though, so they could go, whoa.
Okay.
Where did you see the seagull? Do you remember?
Boardwalk.
It was about animals. We were having a conversation. I was filling in fact, for Kevin and Mike, and we were having a conversation about just animals at sporting events being in weird places. And I think it was a seagull doing something or other. I don't remember.
Okay.
But I do remember I saw that seagull. I just want you to know that.
Guy, that reminds me of all the CA drops about Fuel City.
Yes. The zebra.
That's Reggie's
The
version of
zebra.
the Fuel City
That's the
drop.
Fuel City.
I once saw a seagull.
All right.
the
We're
Fuel
going to try
City.
and pick up the pace a little bit, because there's a
Okay.
lot of these. We return to Kevin Hagelin.
So your shirt was.
My shirt was sweaty. His shirt was off. Well, that's unfortunate. That was at the gym when that guy in
As
the,
one does.
in the gym bathroom asked me to take a shirtless picture of him. And I was like, no problem. And it was only when I told Jess that story that she was like, what? Was he trying to hit on you? And I was like, oh, man. I didn't even think about that.
Wait. Was he?
I don't know.
And you had your shirt on. It was a sweaty shirt.
I did.
Gotcha.
Because I just gotten off the bike.
A Corey and Mike collaboration.
Those are the
I don't want to have a conversation through text. I want to have a conversation through mouth.
Okay.
Through words.
Because
through audible things.
Because
why is it when you say the word mouth, it sounds dirty?
What?
What? It does. Mouth sounds weird.
It sounds like you'd been smoking at that point.
I want to have a conversation through mouth.
Is it weird that you could say mouth through your mouth? Bro.
Hey, whoever built all these roads, man?
Okay, that is, look, what he's alluding to is a question that I am very fascinated
We're in
by.
Arizona.
And I know this sounds like such a stoner question, but when you see how long it takes to like construct a highway, I'm just like, man, how did we build all these roads to begin with? Like, that's amazing to me.
From the 682, so long, Reggie. Best of luck. Even though you never read my text on the air, I'm still going to miss you. In your face.
On your face.
The landing on this Kevin clip is my favorite part, and I've quoted it back to him many a time.
Have you ever seen a dog mansion?
I feel like there was a cartoon where a dog had a little dog house, but then when you walked inside, it was a mansion. You were like, whoa, what's happening here? But I can't remember what cartoon it was.
877-881-1053. Somebody will be able to figure that
Garfield?
out.
With
Garfield is a cat. I mean, I'm right. I feel like Corey really undercut what we were talking about. Dog mansions.
I think I said Odie right after that.
And I'm just so angry at that moment. Garfield is a cat, you jerk.
As we continue, my favorite masterpiece of the week submissions that I could find earlier today. Mike Bassick sounding like a seal.
Or
Spin off.
What the
To
hell?
see Parker's face right now, I'm enjoying this. This is great.
He has to laugh to not be sad.
Bassick's really good also at pronouncing names, as we know. Actually, he's not at all.
Left tackle, Josh. Yosh. Starts with a Y. Nijman? Nij-man? N-I-J? Nijman?
Just let it happen. God.
How would you pronounce N-I-J? Go. Nijman? Nijman.
That was so. He talked about that for so long.
He was just falling downstairs, and he refused to give up. I appreciated that about him. He just kept going.
He said it so confidently, though.
Yeah.
He did. Yosh?
Yeah, Yosh. And then again, you have to be able to recognize what's happening and then say, I'm going to take a step back and just let Mike cook right now.
Yeah.
Nijman?
Great, Mike.
It takes me back to when he forgot my name during crosstalk. You remember that, Reggie? Yeah, that was great.
What about you, Red? Like, that seems like what he would say.
Making fun of Kevin is fun.
Here,
Pores.
feast on me tonight,
Eat some
Pores.
food, Pores.
Is this about the pizza roll thing?
Because you frequently talked about
Dude,
the
there was a
Pores.
time where you could get like a 60-pack of Totino's pizza rolls for like $1.19 and one of those red box pizzas for 69 cents.
Nice.
That would kill you.
That is nice.
I'll still eat them.
Just a nice deal all the way around. As we continue to pick on Kevin in this edition, because you know what time it is. You remember that one time that Kevin didn't know about, one of America's favorite dips.
Oh, Spanish artichoke dip.
Spanish artichoke.
That's what it says.
Spinach and artichoke.
Oh, yeah.
dip. Spinach artichoke.
Because I'm still fired up over this.
Don't get that French artichoke, Dick. It's not going to go over well.
You know what? That makes more sense. I thought that did seem kind of specialized. I was like, does every country I really did. I don't know.
How do you say artichoke?
I swear, I really was like, wow, really? Oh, okay.
Spain.
And I just thought every country had their own like specialized dip.
I did forget that in that one. It did sound like I said something that I did not.
Yeah,
I'm a moron.
Forgot about. Speaking of being a moron, Mike Bassick sometimes gets to that place,
Auctioning off at pizza thought. At pizza.
You did it. You said it. You're an idiot.
Was that like 5:30 in the morning?
Yes.
Too, when he comes in
That
singing
was
Hall & Oates.
Oh my God. But he comes in singing Hall and Oates in like a very different way. He keeps the rhythm, but changes up the words just to try to mess with us.
And he makes it sexual.
Yes.
Okay. I just wanted to play this again. This is myself, but I feel like this also is just an energy I need people to recall and, maybe live by.
Just a mess around and find out situation. Look, I mean,
So
if you
looking
really
for
want it, if you really want it, you can come and get it. But let me tell you ahead of time, you probably don't want it.
And I have lots of receipts for you.
Doesn't it sound like Corey is like the most studious pimp? He's like, I got all the receipts right here.
Where my bitches at?
I thought you were the receipt guy, Kevin.
That is true.
That's a good point.
Yeah, notorious
But
receipt
we
guy,
found
but-
out I was an idiot. So.
Every grandma ever.
Oh my gosh.
You remember that one time that Kevin created a new nickname for one of the better quarterbacks in the NFL?
As it stands right now, Joe Burrow.
Gerburrow.
Gerbo. I'm going to start calling him Gerbo.
Dude. That's our buddy.
I know.
Zach Markerberg.
He died.
He's
Our friend, not Joe Burrow.
Oh,
Yeah, that would be
God.
breaking news, but also rest in peace to Zach.
Our friend. Yes, I miss you, Zach.
Miss you too, buddy.
Joe Burrow, sorry, I called you Gerbo.
Called him a baby food.
It's Gerber.
That's Gerber.
Damn it.
Close enough.
All right, I'm going to start trying to move through these quickly, but this is a Mike live read, and there was a lot of them I could choose from. This was one of my favorites.
They have a back-to-school special going on right now. As I like to say, just try to rob our house. Please don't. If you're really good at it, please don't. You'll probably figure out a way. But, hey, you can secure your home or your business. You'll be caught on camera at least, I think. But you get this in the back-to-school special from DFW Security. You'll get the touchscreen smart hub with smart security, 2 outdoor cameras, and a doorbell camera with video analytics, plus a smart door lock. All of those things. Good luck, robbers.
He dared people to rob his house. He challenged them.
Dude, he goes, well, not if you're really good at it.
Please don't.
is there a robber test that someone can take?
Yes,
to figure out
it's
just
Mike's
how good they
house.
are?
That's the test that you have to figure out.
I mean, it is like 100 years old.
Yeah, that's
It
true.
is a very old house.
As you guys know, I'm a big fan of declarative statements in this segment, and so Corey said this.
I can get a lighter whenever I want because I'm an adult.
That's a good point.
That's when my kid was trying to cook steaks
That's
in
right.
his playground.
"Quote unquote" cook steaks. That man was getting into art.
he was setting fires.
Pyro. And all right, 2 more things real quick because I've already spent a lot of time here. I just wanted y'all to remember that the Masterpiece is leaving this show today.
Join Mike and Casey in the Masterpiece.
That's
the
an actual
Masterpiece.
thing
I'm
that
the
our
Masterpiece.
station produced about our show.
Yeah, our sales team was like, yeah, don't forget about Mike Casey and the Masterpiece.
Join Mike and Casey in the Masterpiece.
The midday show we have here on the station. And Reggie, I remember that morning distinctly now because we played that 140
That is correct.
times in the
That is
first
correct.
segment.
Yeah.
And I've still never laughed so hard in my life. I mean, I've laughed a lot today, but that one crushed.
There's so many of these that I'm not going to get to. Like Mike talking about how PEDs should not be called PEDs because that sounds positive. They should be called really hurt you drugs.
Yeah.
All sorts of things. Talking about what's the appropriate amount of butt crack. But finally, I did want to end with Mike here, as he is a staple on this particular segment, about how Kevin typically ends any given show.
Say the click horsey
Oh my
thing.
God, Mike! What the hell did you just say?
Click horsey.
It didn't sound like
It
click
did
at
not.
first.
It,
Oh, he
holy
said click.
yeah.
So you heard it too. Okay. All right.
Parker was
Yeah,
retroactively reaching for the dump button.
So there you go. A little bit of a click horsey on my time here at 105.3 The Fan and on the KNC Masterpiece.
Anything you'd like to say to the people?
I mean, we have another segment.
Oh, okay. You want to say
It's-
something to Parker?
Yeah.
Parker, I appreciate it. I'll see you soon. I don't know what to say
Hey,
to
I'll
him.
see you in my office at 9:00 sharp on Monday.
Okay, good, 'cause that was one
Keep
I
up with the show. What are we talking about,
Yeah.
guys?
There you go,
See you in
ladies and
my
gentlemen.
office.
Parker Hillis, thank
Excellent.
you very much for stealing Reggie.